Welcome back everyone, and welcome back to my channel and World of Warship. I do believe this is first time ever I feature this ship in my channel, the tier 7, sorry, the British heavy cruiser from UK, the Surrey. Apologize, I kind of struggle to pronounce the English. But on the other hand, how the heck you gonna pronounce the tier 9 oncoming Swedish destroyer? Then I would like to, you guys, you know, big YouTubers, I want to hear from you how the heck you pronounce that. What I'm trying to say, it's not so easy. Guys, now, this is a replay that I choose of two reasons. He's underdog in this entire game. There's a Lexington for crying out loud, and most of players are tier 9 with Division 2 Belfast and Benham, and I don't know what to say, guys. And the friendly team also have, of course, it's the Alaska, and well, 2 Alaskas and 1 Georgia. The AA, it's nothing to home about. I would like to say 2 planes down. I do believe the Lexington went for the Musashi. But something else, the tier 8 have definitely this is tier 7, right? But tier 8 has decent AA, so you can definitely Shrek planes, especially if the carrier is only a tier 6 carrier. Now, guys, what to say about the entire British cruiser line? They have not rail guns, they have good concealment, but do they have too fast of a Daka rate of fire? Nope. I do honestly believe that in this match, the only good thing about this map, it's kind of a short, that you don't need a lot of 19 or 24 kilometers in range to do well. What I'm trying to say, this map, guys, it's actually not mentioned for tier 9. I repeat, this is not a tier 9 matchmaking, because if you have a Musashi and there's something problem, I have no idea why Wargame does not listen to my channel. I know exactly what I'm talking about. If I'm a Izumo or a Musashi, I cannot move an inch. I don't need to move an inch. I have range for the entire freaking map. That's what I'm trying to say, and I have hard to understand why do they exist, those maps. Those maps should be for tier 5, 6. Not even for tier 7, for crying out loud. This map, it's too short of the map, because guys, if you spawn right here, this is where you usually spawn, and if you are a Musashi, you don't need to move an inch, because you have stupid range for the cross of the entire map. You can shoot every single enemy from right you are spawned, and that's wrong. Of course, this is okay for a mid-tier, like up to maximum tier 6 and tier 7, not above. And something else, guys, and this is kind of important. This friendly team has 2 Alaskas and 1 Georgia. And 2 Sinopes. Who would that guess? I mean, just from the get-go, I have no idea how good they are. But my final question to you guys. Do you think that Alaska is strong versus, let's say, tier 7 ships? Or, sorry, I don't know what to say. She will face a lot of tier 7s and tier 8. I'll go so far, Alaskas and Georgias has no place for this bullshit matchmaking. They are too damn strong. The thing is, if you have Alaska, and I do own Alaska, you do not fear any tier 7 ships. The only thing you have to keep in mind that you don't be focused by 10 ships at the same time. But on the other hand, guys, the Sinop have no issue whatsoever to deal with any kind of threat. Matter of fact, Wargame decided to nerf the Sinop because it's too good of the ship. They went and nerfed the Sigma even more. It's supposed to have crappy Sigma, and does have from very long range, but it's close to Kreml's guns, for crying out loud. Hit extremely hard, and it's literally the only tier 7 ships I can come up with, then don't give a damn about being underdog. But on the other hand around, if you have Alaska and you're facing tier 7, you don't have to be worried about no ship. You have to be worried about any tier 7 ships, because you have too strong of armor. You cannot be Citadel, and the Alaska's AP are absolutely brutal. Okay, Lexington went down there, it's a good thing. Probably the reason why it's doing this is because it's one Georgia and Alaska pushing like madman together with another Alaska and Amalfi. That's a powerhouse over there, and how the hell you stop that push? You cannot stop that push, because they feel that Georgia and Alaska with that backup, they are too strong to be stopped. And also showing you this stupid matchmaking that the carrier got black, because where the heck can a carrier go? This is no place for a carrier. This is way too short of the map for the carrier. And guys, it's not balanced. This map, it's not balanced. The matchmaking, it's not balanced. And those oh man, I don't know what to say. I want to say some bad, but I keep my words. Guys, I know what its problem with the game. I know that it's not good that a small map will not benefit anyone. Not even benefit Benham, for crying out loud. What do you mean? Well, she needs a lot of space so she can put some good looking torpedo left and right. But in this open water, it's asking to be deleted. So yeah, Benham, it's a strong and the most powerful brutal destroyer in ocean, in big large maps, not in this map. And by the way, I do believe it was the friendly CV who spotted him, or someone, probably was the radar. What I'm trying to say is that it's bullshit of a map, especially if there are, let's say, 2 radar cruiser close, they are pushing 2, and then what the hell you do? And there is some problem with the Georgia and with Alaska. When Georgia and Alaska, or 2 Alaska and Georgia, are pushing, do they fear? Of course they can be focus fire by Belfast and Breezy and all that. And of course the Georgia can go down. Don't get me wrong. But the thing is that he has too much of the support. And this is game, it's already decided, guys. When the enemy CV died and Benham died, well, the deal was off. Yes, true, Ibrizi killed Georgia, but there is no way in hell that this team will not win. How is that? They kept A, C, and B. The enemy have 0 in cap points. So even though the next player who's probably going down will be the Alaska, but even though the enemy might kill the Alaska, they need to start cap, because the clock is ticking like a crazy, I don't know what, you know what I mean. Now let's go back to the Royal Navy cruiser. I do believe, guys, the biggest downside and concern with this, it's extremely short range. You kind of need to have a buttloads of islands. So for this map, for this type of ship, this map, it's actually great. Don't get me wrong. You have floaty shells, you have short range, your DPM it's crap, and your AA it's meh, and you don't have a lot of tools besides no radar, no hydro, no, I don't know. I do believe it's the way to go. You have heal A defense and spotter plane, because your range, it's too crap to sometimes shoot your enemy. That's what I'm trying to say. Very weird that this captain's not spotted. He received close to 0 in damage the entire game, and he's capping B, by the way. He very much abused this island to max, because even though he put additional fire, that's the fire number 4, he's not been seen. He's not been stopping. And guys, something also else, and this is the final word. The knowledge about this game between this team and the enemy team, it's huge. How the hell do you think they're gonna win, even though they might kill a couple of this friendly team? But the thing is that if they're never gonna push and trying to cap, it's never gonna happen, guys. Seriously, the thing is, when you have 610 versus 260 and the enemy control A, B, C, D, you're just preparing to lose. It's so simple. Sure, you may blap some ships left and right, but I do believe that to be able to win this game for the enemy, they have to kill the entire friendly team. Yes, you heard me right. It's not even the cap will help you now. And they lost the CV, which basically means that this friendly ship, they have a huge advantage because of a CV who can at least, my honest opinion, the CV are strong in late game when enemy lost some AA and probably are in low HP. This Breeze is full HP almost. At 11.9 he's still not been spotted, so I do believe that's the strength about this ship line. It's extremely good concealment, but he needs to aim a little bit higher because the Brindisi is kind of a fast ship and your shells are kind of a lazy. You're not have rail guns 950 meters per second. Sure, you can hit it, but it takes more time, you know what I mean? And something else also, I see that the shells are not tight together, they are actually all over the place. What I'm trying to say, you don't have the best dispersion. This is not a Russian, but it's not crazy bad either, you know what I mean? And very good heart, only one pen for 5,400 and 2 over pen, yeah. Wow, 4 Citadel, that was one heck of a good, well, that's 2 or 3 for you. When a cruiser showing you broadside, then someone has to pay. And I do believe the Brindisi does not have heal, but this captain on the other hand have heal. It's Belfast and Prince Eugene fighting this, and they actually right now decide to cap, right? Maybe he wants to finish this in Brindisi. Oh man, he did not finish, but on the other hand this Prince Eugene together with Belfast, yes. And you are too slow to disengage, guys. He will get wrecked here. And it one more torque, but he sent us the torque before. But guys, here's the deal. Probably they over pushed or something this friendly team, right? Okay, this is good. Surprise, very well played. Okay, devastating strike and eat almost all 4 of them. What a ridiculous. And he's supposed to have the best hydro in the entire game, right? But guys, here's the proof. Yes, it was 4 versus 3 and stuff like that, but guys, it's a little bit too late for, you know, try to cap at this late game. Because even though, let's say you cap, yeah, I mean, even if you cap all 4 right now, you're never gonna win. You're never gonna win because there's too little time to do it. And guys, I don't know about this. The thing is, if you lost a CV at the early stage, it is most likely that and this, by the way, this Belfast captain, he's not a noob. I do believe I featured him for a couple of years ago in my channel. He's a super pro. He is a real good captain, probably with more than 10,000 battles on his belt. But no matter how strong you are, he did try to cap. And by the way, Belfast has one of the best concealment in this game and smoke. So what I'm trying to say is that he could definitely been there earlier. So even though he's a really good player, he still did play bad, because if you're not cap, you're gonna lose. No matter if you're trying to cap right now when there's literally 5 minutes left in this game. And the friendly team, they still have Amalfi and Alaska. And the thing is, even though Belfast is strong as all hell, you cannot deal with Alaska. You cannot deal with Amalfi, or this health I'm talking about. Because both of those two cruisers are made to deal with light cruisers like Belfast. It is one salvo from Alaska, it's bad news for Belfast. The same story with Amalfi. They are brutal strong together, and they are kind of working together. And yes, you're right, there's someone's capping A, but it's too late, guys. There's little too late. And Amalfi sent some torps. They are long range torps, but they are kind of slow. So yeah. But the thing is, and here's the thought, guys. There's very little you can do if you are a tier 7 cruiser with short range, short HP pool versus Amalfi and Alaska. Amalfi it's only tier 8 cruiser, and Alaska so far it's a super cruiser with a lot of HP pool and really nasty guns. And I like to see what's going on over here. Yeah, he is engaging Amalfi, right? But the thing is, guys, that it's extreme. Yeah. And he got lucky because, okay, very interesting to see this. Yeah, it's crossfire right now between Alaska and Amalfi. Yeah, who that guess? Never saw that cam, guys. Never. This is what Alaska in a nutshell it is, guys. So it was a nice ending. Thanks, guys, for watching, and always Captain Spearseas saying goodbye.